Again, welcome to the Trend Media, where trends come alive. My name is Charles, and I'm here with one of the most, one of our very important youths in the country. He will introduce himself. Kindly introduce yourself.
So yeah, my name is Geoffrey Mboya. I am an activist. I also work as a project coordinator with Living a Legacy, and really happy to be here as well.
So let's start off by I love the work that you do. I'm one of your followers on Instagram, and I really love what you're doing to empower the youth and to ensure that we have a transformative engagement. So, what inspired you to be an activist?
Well, I didn't wake up just just one day and decided to become an activist. I was actually propelled by the status quo, how things are playing out, even currently. What you're seeing with the current regime, whereby young people voices are being dimmed, young people are not included politically. We don't have much civic educations, especially coming from informal settlement, where growing up, I had so much difficulties accessing services that otherwise should be in place to be able to enable young people like me and others to flourish and be better citizens. So it's actually prompted by the status quo, and I didn't want to stand amongst a group that doesn't really uh, get concerned about what's happening in our country.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, resilient Mboya, that is your inspiration. So, I want to know, do you have a role model in this industry? Somebody who maybe held you hand to hand and showed you the way on how to do this?
Sure, I've had countless people who've obviously walked with me in this journey. One of those people being Irungu Horton, who's the executive director for Amnesty Kenya. People like Boniface Mwangi, a very close friend and someone I look up to, someone I speak to, someone who listens to me, who guides me. I've had so many countless young people as well who really motivate me. But these two people that I really pointed out, Boniface Mwangi and Irungu Horton, they've always guided me. They've always given me a platform. They've always advised me and really watched me as I grow, as I go to different spaces. I've always looked up to these people.
Okay, so what is the one thing that you can tell the youth? Because we are here for the commemoration of the deceased people who left us, the fallen soldiers.
Yeah.
So we are here at the Shuja's Memorial concert to honor them, to
Yeah.
honor their beautiful souls, their
Yeah.
beautiful lives that have been lost. So what is the one word that you have for the youth to
Yeah.
encourage them not to back down or not to give in?
Yeah, so actually yesterday I attended a burial of a guy called Andrew Mwasasi. He was shot dead by police, so we buried him in Langata with his family. And it was actually very, very emotional day for me and many others who were gathered there. And even as we continue to honor the lives of those we lost, we need to regain our strength. We need to re strategize and see ways that we'll continue with this fight because, as you all know, guns have infiltrated our protests these past 2 weeks. We've seen hired guns getting in between our protests, or rather just getting in and causing violence, destroying property, and doing all that. But we can't be intimidated by the state. Don't be intimidated. You need to regain your strength. You need to come out clearly. We need all of us to stand in solidarity and tell our government that we need them to step down. We need fresh elections. We need new leaders. And we won't stop until Ruto steps down.
So you say a luta continua,
A luta continua.
no stopping.
No stopping, a luta continua.
The game goes on.
The game goes on.
So resilient Mboya, I like calling you resilient Mboya
Yeah.
because that is what I know you.
Yeah.
So resilient Mboya, being a young person who is working with the community at the grassroots level, what are some of the challenges that you encounter while you're doing this work?
Yeah, so many people see what I do, but I also face a lot of challenges. You know, most of the work that I do at the grassroots level, voluntary, and it's not easy urging other young people to get in and sort of do the work. It's only those who are courageous. It's only those who love working around people, being in difficult places. I have my friend Aside here. He's spent. He's been. He's been around several morgues, assisting families to identify their loved ones. It's not an easy thing. You don't get paid to do that. So I'll just let him also share a bit of what he does.
Okay, kindly, young gentleman, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Yasa, and I'm called Yasa Kim on Twitter.
From where?
From Kituo cha Haki, and we've been working with Vocal Africa, Kinaboni. It's not been easy looking at deaths, looking at people whose brains are outside. These are not common things that I'm used to. But since we have to assist the community, we need to assist these parents and families. We just had to come out and make sure that we make our country proud and we make those fallen soldiers proud.
So, do you have like somebody funding, or is it? Do you have somebody funding your foundation, or
Currently, we don't have anybody who's funding us, but
it's all voluntary?
It's all voluntary, and we hope that in the near future, the public and other people can be able to come and support us. And I really like, because if we expected funding to come, we wouldn't have reached here. So the public, Kenyans coming in, everybody who is supporting us emotionally, physically, it's really helping us, because sometimes you lose hope. But when you meet someone telling you you're doing good thing, we are behind you, it gives you a lot of energy and power to move on.
Do you have, like, let's say, do you have accomplishments or accomplishes that you have as a foundation, you have been able to accomplish some certain goals?
I can say as Kenya, we have so many things that we have accomplished, and we really thank the entire Gen Z, the entire millennials, our parents who've been there supporting us from behind. We've really made so many things, from the president removing the office of the first lady, all those offices that were not there, but we still have so many things that needs to be put into place. Remember, we have 50 unconstitutional CAS who are supposed to be removed. He talked about everybody and anyone who is over 60 years of age, they need to go home. And I will start with my DVD needs to go home, our CJ needs to go home, all those people who are 60 years and above, they need to go home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So during the round table, what do you think what do you think about the answers or the response that he gave during that round table?
First of all, I can say he tried lecturing people, but he came to realize that things are hot on the round table. And I don't know who was there, because I didn't attend. We were busy in Machakos trying to be there with the family of Rex, and we were also other team members who were in Nyanza trying to assist people. So I feel the experts came in a very wrong time, because this is the time we were supposed to be mourning, showing condolences to families, but now having experts parallel to people burying their families, I don't think it was good enough. But whoever that joined the team, all in all the best for you. But what we can say is we are not stopping, and we have to make sure that the president listens to us and focuses on us, because look at the example, the doctors. They had a memorandum last 3 weeks, nothing has happened. So tomorrow they're going back to the streets. So it means the president has been lying, and we are tired of lying. And I want to congratulate the LXK president. People are demeaning her by telling her you should be there to assist on public audit. But there is an office. There is an office that are paid on a monthly basis to do this thing. What she just did was something that is not in the constitution. So we shouldn't blackmail her for making a decision that covers the whole nation. We don't want frustrations. If you've been given a job of doing that job, do it. You don't need someone else to come and tap your back so that you can do the job.
Yeah. So, and coming back to the elephant in the room, we are here in the commemoration of the lost lives, the lost fallen soldiers that fought so hard for this country for change. Because as you can see, there is a change, a little bit change, because the president took a U-turn.
There's no change.
No, but at least there is a bit change because
Yeah.
the president took a U-turn and withdrawn the finance bill. That was highly anticipated. So, what message do you have to the people, to the friends and family of the people who lost their lives amidst all these protests that have been going on in the country?
What I need to say is those people, I'm passing my condolences to them, but I'm also happy because they are our shujas. They are the reason why we are doing this concert. We are going to remember them, and we are telling their families, you have not been left behind. Let's remember the 1992. Many of us were not there, but things happened. So we want to make history and make sure that those arrogant members of parliament, including Osoro, he's so arrogant, he continues to be arrogant, he continues to hire Gen Z and giving them money so that he can intimidate them. We are here and we are seeing everybody and we are seeing everything. So we just want to say that Bado, we're still there, and we really hope the family of the members that lost their lives during the Mandamano, they are here. We can be able to share our thoughts with them, but really congratulate them and tell them that Kenya, they died for a good cause, and we hope that they can be able to be in a good place as we progress. And for us who are still here, we shall continue with this journey to make sure that we make a difference, because we can't have people dying on our behalf and we just sit there doing nothing. Yeah.
So you said a luta continua.
I can say a luta continua. The reason why we have a luta continua is our members of parliament are so arrogant. Our members of parliament are lying to the president himself. People are saying there's nothing happening on the ground. They've come and said it is Illuminati funding this event. They've come and say it is Russia funding this. They're saying it is NGOs from international organization. They are baseless. They don't even know what's
They're
happening.
not certain of whatever they're saying.
They are not certain. They are used to paying people to come for their meetings. They are used to paying people to come and have meetings with them. So they think everybody was paid. Look at the number, look at the crowd. The event has not even started, but people are here and it's free, you see. So we need to make sure that these members go home, and they need to go home as soon as yesterday. Yeah.
So given a chance, I want to give you a chance. What is that one thing that you can, one message that you can portray or give or send to the President of the Republic of Kenya amidst all these injustices that are going on? Because people keep on protesting and demonstrating, and there are so many injustices that are being done. Like we have judicial killings that are going on. You know, what is that one message that you have for the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto?
The president, I can tell him, or I can tell you, the president, you swore to protect the constitution. Please protect the constitution. You swore to tell and told us that extrajudicial killings are not going to happen. Please make us believe you. The unconstitutional CAS, 50 of them, please scrap them off. The dissolve cabinet. We don't want to take anybody to court so that you can fire him or her. Dissolve the whole cabinet and make sure that you have people who are there legally. And lastly, we have bare minimums, and those bare minimums, they are all over social media. They are all over platforms. We don't need a leader for those things to be put into place. We need teachers to be employed. Doctors who are the intern doctors who are supposed to be given internship have not been given internship. Others have already graduated. Let them sort these issues, and then we can be able to have a talk. So that's my call to the president. Listen to Kenyans and stop lying, because we have media, we have internet, and it never forgets. So we will never forget anything that you tell us. Just act by it and make sure that we are already protected by Kenyans.
Okay, that was well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that time.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And welcome.